you see it's live?
Let's see.
Tell me the relative positioning if I need to move it before I get in the frame.
See live.
I think that's about right, don't you?
Yeah.
Height, wise, and all that. We'll see. There it is. Live video.
Do you want that table a little closer to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want that a little closer to you?
Oh, I think I'm fine. Yeah. This camera's backwards, so I moved the wrong direction. Okay. Like my guitar was just on the edge of the frame. There we go. Okay. I think that's better. All right, we are live. The doors are open for the tribe. My second live from Michigan set. Fiesta Friday. But I do have two members of the live audience.
The three with the big.
Indy's there. Friday. Oh, I did that freezing up. Okay, now it's back. This is what happened on Wednesday too. But it came back and I think it was okay for the rest of the set. All right, we'll give it a minute. The doors are open. Wait for the tribe to get in here.
You might just play me to sleep.
I might. You've had a long day. A long week. Are you working tomorrow too?
But I have Sunday, Monday off, so.
Oh, okay, good.
So yeah.
So we're going to South Haven, right?
Yep.
The lake house.
Heck yeah. On the beach. And blueberries.
All right, I'm tuned and warmed up. We'll call that rehearsal. Let's give it a minute to see if anybody else checks in, and if not, we will get some music going, and the doors are open through the rest of the set. And always, first ones through the door get the best virtual seats in the house, except for now I have a live audience, so I've got people right here at the foot of the stage. And we have a feline member also as part of the live audience. Hi, Bendy. Do you want to get on camera? Probably not. She's just being a house cat. Every studio needs a cat. A friend of mine who had a recording studio used to tell me that. House cat. Oh, I saw her tail go by me 5 seconds later. Right here. That's awesome. I I didn't have time to learn a new bread song because I told you I wanted to do that. I was thinking about it last night, and then our day got away from us. So I'll see if I can work on something between now and Sunday. We'll do a double shot of bread. But I will take any other requests of stuff that I know. So, especially from my host family. So, all right. Well, the doors are open. We're a couple minutes in. So. Let's, it's never a bad time to warm up with a little Steve Holtz. My buddy Steve Holtz. I love everything about you, and I love the way you comb your hair. I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. And I love the way you bring me water when I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You got a devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about Thank you. My live in studio audience coming from Holly, Michigan. Man, people are sending me Facebook messages. Okay, here we go. Z's here at Bad Monster. Just finished up the Michael Pare photo op. Oh, dude. So John Kester just... No, that was you that sent me a picture. I thought John was down there. Oh, I've been trying to... I will eventually, but I've been trying to meet him and get a photo with him for years. So, Michael Pare, Eddie and the Cruisers. Awesome, terrific, one of my favorite actors.
On the dark side.
Yeah, on the dark side. Yep. John's not there. Yeah, for a second I thought he was, but Ad Monster just finished up. I got your photo. Thanks for that. Man, that's so awesome. And I've seen him in interviews, so I know he's a really awesome person as well in person. So John sent me months ago that he was going to be there. That's why I was remembering that. So I saw the photo that you got, and he said he signed it, Michael Pare, Words and Music. That's a famous, iconic line from Eddie and the Cruisers. So that's so cool. He's a terrific guy. He was a culinary chef. He went to culinary school and everything. And somebody saw him and said, you should be print ads and doing movies and stuff and everything. He goes, I don't want to do any of that. I want to be a chef. So he was like a restaurant, trained restaurant chef. Z says Michael's super nice. I've seen him in interviews and he just comes across that way. That's awesome. Welcome, glad you're here. Amy messaged me 15 minutes ago saying she's running late, so I know the Batgirl will be here at some point soon. All right. So let's do, I'm feeling like a double shot of Steve Poltz, so let's do this one. If you look to the east, where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs. You can bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade under black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'm slow to fade away, fade away. And I walk so slowly, the broken glass outside. I tread it now so cautiously, wondering where you hide. And I got notes stacked on my walls, and kisses are so sweet. And all I do is wander again into shadow me. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'm slow to fade away, fade away. You look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles will decorate my floor. And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I'll slowly fade away, fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up. I said, oh, good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh. Thank you, my studio audience. You guys are looking so tired. You do not have to stay up. I know everybody's had. It's been a long, long week.
Are we that obvious?
I just appreciate you being here. So we'll finish the Count of Monte Cristo tomorrow after dinner.
We can do whatever you want.
No, yeah, because I want you to answer questions I have in my commentary. So
And he can't answer your question if he's all.
I know, yeah. Or if I'm watching it myself, I'll go, oh, yeah. So how about that? Because I want to see the rest of that, but it's like I want to do it when,
Oh yeah, for sure.
like, it's not getting so late for bedtimes and stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Sure. So do you know any air supply? That was a joke.
I'll play it right after the Chicago. So it's, yeah.
Journey.
What about James Taylor?
I do know James Taylor. I'll do a double shot. In fact, this first one is a perfect one because it's about friends. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. If the sky above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your forehead together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Hey, I ain't good to know that you got a friend. People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them on, but don't you let them. You just call out my name. You know where I am. don't you know that winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh, baby, you got a friend. My request, thanks for that.
AT.
It's always a good time. Man, I'm getting Facebook messages right.
But was he really so vain that he thought that the song was about him?
That wasn't James Taylor.
Well, I thought that's what Carly Simon was singing about.
No. Well, I can't say. I can just say what the rumors are. That was, for years, for decades, I've heard. That was about.
Because they were married at one time.
Yeah, they were, but it was. It's the actor. It's not Ryan O'Neal. It's the other one.
Robert Redford?
Warren Beatty.
Oh, Warren Beatty. Yes, you're right. It
Going
was,
back like in my teens, I remember there
it
was
was Warren.
speculation.
It was Warren Beatty.
Yeah.
You're right.
Although they were married and divorced, James Taylor, but yeah.
So she was singing about Warren Beatty.
Yes,
That's right.
That's the rumor. Yeah. All right, no new check-ins. Something pop up on here. What was it? So my screen flash with that. I have two James Taylor songs, so let's do a double shot. It's the only other one I should know more. I played Sweet Baby James before, but I have to rehearse that, and I need the lyrics.
You played Fire and Rain before, didn't you?
That's the one, yes. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made went to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who sent it to. But I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I just won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned toward the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line that talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, and I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. years ago. There's Brother Kevin. Good to see you. Phone's acting up. I'll hang on as long as I can. Well, we're glad to have you here, and this will always be put up on the repeat so you can watch it later. So decades ago, when he was younger, man, James Taylor was in a rehab facility for depression and stuff, and he met this girl named Susan, and she had taken her life. So in that reference, Suzanne, the plans they made put into you, that's a reference to her. Last verse, he's talking about sweet dreams and flying machines. James Taylor's first band was called Flying Machine. And so when it crashed and burned and they broke up, that's Sweet Dreams and Flying Machines and Pieces on the Ground. So that was, I read years ago. So from a songwriting perspective, I'm always interested in the backstory.
Sure, it makes sense.
And there's the Batgirl. She made it home. Good to see you. So that kind of put me in a singer-songwriter mood. And I haven't done this one in a while. Michael Martin Murphey. So this is about 7th grade for me. And as I've mentioned before, the intro and the outro of this are on piano. And it's a very complicated piece. And I could probably figure it out on guitar, but it's complex and I've never taken the time. So some years ago, when your house was still mine, I was recording bits and pieces of music like over 6 months, and I wanted to learn this song, and I never played it. I loved this all my life since like 7th grade. And I pulled up some demo stuff, and I found this like 59-second chord progression, and it just happened to be in the same key as this song. So I always introduce it. The song is Michael Martin Murphey's, but the intro and the outro are mine. She comes down Yellow Mountain on a dark flat leg. She rides on a pony she named Wildfire, with a whirlwind by her side on a cold Nebraska night. They say she died one winter when there came a killing frost, and the pony she named Wildfire busted down his stall. In a blizzard he was lost. She ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. She ran calling Wildfire. By the dark of the moon I planted cane and early snow. Been a hoot out on my own now 6 nights in a row. She's coming for me, I know. And on Wildfire we're both gonna go. We'll be riding Wildfire. We'll be riding Wildfire. We'll be riding Wildfire. On Wildfire. Amy says hi to everyone. That's in my studio audience too, and also those online. And says, sounds great, thank you. There's a little story behind that one. I heard him talk about years ago. So Michael Martin Murphy had a dream one night about this woman on a horse coming toward him. And he woke up and he's like, oh my gosh, so he called his songwriting partner who came over shortly thereafter, and then they wrote that song, like quickly, about that dream. And so that's where that song spawned from. I always love the backstory, especially if there's something interesting about a song.
That song reminds me of another song about a dog that swims out, and it's like Shannon is drifting off to sea.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I always thought Wildfire and that Shannon is it the dog. Remember that?
Yeah.
Shannon
I was going to say, it's in falsetto, whoever's, that's
yeah.
right.
It's about a dog that swims away, and this is about a horse.
Yeah.
Instead of come sail away, it's come swim away.
Oh, that would be great if you could do Come Sail Away by Styx.
Oh, yeah, I've never played that. I've seen them live twice in the last, because my roommate loves them. They've come to Celebrity Theater twice in the last 3 years, I think. So we've seen them. All right. My muse said, when the Batgirl gets in, do this one, because her mom loved this song. And I'm kind of feeling singer, songwriter, and soulful. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. Ain't got nothing to live for, look like nothing gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change, everything remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I remain the same. I'm just a man, resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Oh,
Nice.
some of the late great Otis Redding. And he says, thank you, you're welcome. So we had dinner tonight, and Shelley made this wonderful Italian meal. And we got talking about movies, and I worked on that movie set, same as my friend John Kessner, some years ago. And then I met Dylan, who checks in here sometimes, and his birthday's 2 days after mine, but he's half my age. So he's heading over, as I mentioned recently, to London this month, maybe even now, to complete his Master of Fine Arts in London. And so I told him that's, especially when I found out 2 years ago through 23andMe, I had 0 German in me, which was passed down to my family because of the last name, and I'm 93.7% Irish, which I knew, and British. So as I've told you, that explains so much about my love for British television, the Avengers, Monty Python, and the Beatles, and all that music and those accents and everything that I just love. And so we got talking about that a few months ago, and he said, dude, so next year is finally going to be it. I'm going to be right across the way on the street from Abbey Road Studio, and Z and Nita have been over several times and have gone across that crosswalk that the Beatles had in that front of their album. And I found out from Z, there's no street light there. You take your chances. You have to, and the buses come through and they do not stop. So we got talking about all of that, and now I know through DNA I have cousins across the pond. And so years ago, Amy and I saw David Gray, who I call a cousin across the pond, live in Ohio, and this is my favorite David Gray song, so we're going to do this. Friday night, I'm going nowhere, and all the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. Open up my heart to all that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds I'm pushing, chemicals rushing through my bloodstream. I only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear, I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. So if you want it, come and get it, you're crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights of London shine, the skies are fading red and blue. I'm kicking through the olive leaves, I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around and see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel. Let go of your heart, let go of your head and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? So if you want it, go your heart, and go your head, and feel. Let go your heart, and go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why, why? Huh?
Who's that?
David Gray.
David Gray.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I love that song, man.
So when I say Babylon, is it the city or is it BBLE? Is in Chad or
B-A-B-Y. It's reference to the region Babylon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember. I'm trying to remember the backstory on that song. I don't remember. I was curious about what that reference was about. When I played.
City from antiquity.
Oh, I didn't bring the lyrics with me. I'm going to do it on Sunday. That song by the band called The Wait, pulled in Nazareth, just feeling about half past dead. So, Robbie Robertson passed away 2 years ago. He wrote that song. He was the lead guitar player and occasional vocalist, although Levon Helm did most of the vocals behind the drum kit. So I was curious about, there's some religious overtones in there, like, what's her name? Something in the devil came walking side by side and all of that, like in the lyrics. So in the opening one was, pulled into Nazareth, was he feeling about half past dead. And I just needed a place where I could lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just smiled, shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off, Fanny. So he had a Martin guitar. Martins are made, American made by hand in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. And he had his guitar and he was looking on the inside, just like mine. It has a Taylor, it has the number, and it has the Taylor sticker. And inside a Martin guitar is a sticker saying Nazareth, Pennsylvania. And that's where he got that. Although the song has religious kind of undertones and stuff,
Right.
that's where he got that name. I was always curious. So I can't remember exactly, but Babylon is a reference to the region. I just don't remember everything it's about. Let me see, great rendition, thank you. Oh yeah, so I was talking about London. And so my niece said, okay, you gotta do some Beatles. So, still can't believe I never heard this song until last year on Sirius XM on Channel 18, the Beatles channel. And I fell in love with it right away. It's like, I couldn't stop listening to it for like 3 or 4 days straight. I put it on a little disc and I just listened to it back and forth in my office so I could learn it. So I'm going to play this one. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. If you don't take her out tonight, she's gonna change her mind. And I will take her out tonight and I will treat her kind. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. If you don't treat her right, my friend, you're gonna find her gone. 'Cause I will treat her right and then you'll be the lonely one. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. I'll make a point of taking her away from you. Watch what you do, yeah. The way you treat her, what else can I do? You're gonna lose that girl. 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 You're gonna lose. I'll make a point of taking her away from you. Watch what you do, yeah. But when you treat her, what else can I do? If you don't take her out tonight, she's gonna change her mind. And I'll take her out tonight and I'll treat her kind. You're You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. I have already visualized half a year ago. I want to busk on the streets of London as long as it's not raining. And then my friend Dylan is going to scout out some pubs for me to play in for free. I just want to do it. And I've already pictured myself getting on that stage, playing some American rock and roll songs, and then talking a little bit about my 23andMe British heritage, to which they will go, hey, clap. And I said, so you're cousins across the pond, and I'm bringing some of your music back to you, and I'm going to nail that song, and the place is going to sing along with me and go crazy. I've like already seen it in my head. Gene says, oh, there's Gene from, oh, you're in Coronado, grabbing a few days in 72-degree temps.
Love Coronado.
Yes.
So jealous.
And we are here in Michigan. We had rain. It's humidity. I've had my guitar sitting out for 3 days, soaking up all that water. It's just loving it. My vocals are loving it as well. So we're like in 80s, high 70s. So they're in Coronado. Good for you. I always end up in D and do another Beatles song, a double shot. That boy took my love away. Though he'll regret it someday, this boy wants you back again. That boy isn't good for you, though he may want you to. This boy wants you back again. Oh, and this boy would be happy just to love you. But oh my, that boy won't be happy until he's seen you cry. This boy would remind the pain, we'd always feel the same. This boy gets you back again. This boy, this boy, this boy. Oh, thank you, my in-studio audience. Oh, it's good to see no new chickens. All right. My vocals and this guitar are just soaking up this. What is it? Probably 80% or more humidity.
Oh,
It feels so
it's
good.
almost pure water.
It's almost pure water. It's awesome. This guitar has been long overdue for a drink. Oh, my muse told me 2 songs ago. Remember to do this one because last night at dinner, we were, or it was yesterday afternoon. We were having that discussion on serendipity. Oh yeah, and how and things that happen and how you reframe them. Things that happen in your life and things that appear to be catastrophic can also be gifts and put you on a course you never could have designed yourself, and intersect you with people that, yeah, it was last night because I was talking about my neighbor Pam who passed away, and our complete story. If I'd have stayed out and never gotten in that car accident, I never would have met you.
Nope.
And Shelley said if she hadn't taken that catastrophic fall, it wouldn't have brought her back to Arizona, and you wouldn't have even had a chance to meet me. So we were just talking about life, and so I remember once that car crash happened to me, and 2 knee surgeries, I'm in my rental unit in South Carolina, and I have my knee up, and staples and 2 screws in and stuff. And that time I had my MacBook Pro, my 19-inch MacBook Pro, and I was doing research on healing frequencies, like on YouTube, and because I'd never suffered anything like that before. And then I took a break and I pulled up my iTunes library, and I was scrolling through, and then I found this song I had downloaded previously, the soundtrack to that Gwyneth Paltrow movie, Country Strong, and I listened to this song, and I just sat there in tears, and I went, as soon as I am healed and can play, I'm going to learn that song. And so we personalize songs, that's what makes them special to us. So this could be anybody's story, but it reminded me kind of mine at that time, and I haven't played this in a bit, so I wanted to do this one. When the stars line up and you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late, timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls when it could have been me. And I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine, guess it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took on, and I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme's hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. And when it seems a rhyme is hard to love, is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate or destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. You can be hurt by love or healed by the same. Timing is everything. And it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything.
That's a good song.
I love that song. Steve Flowers, the patriarch of that family that owns the coffee shop, used to sit down on Friday nights and he'd bring his little snifter and pour wine and sit for my entire set. And every time I played that, he would go, "I believe that's true." And I used to say, "I agree."
Bruce,
Oh.
what's a sniffer?
A snifter, like a brandy little thing, but he would bring it in. It's like a little bottle just to hold a brandy shot, but he would like pour wine. He owned the place, so.
You can do whatever you wanted.
All right, my tribe, thanks for being here. Thanks for my host family. Earlier I thought, I haven't played Amy's Lullaby in a while, and I know everybody's tired, so this is like a perfect.
I was gonna ask if you
You were
could
going to
end that
ask
one.
me. Ava wanted to hear this perfect timing, so let's end on this one. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. And if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam where you are. The stars are calling. falling as you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep. Just breathing my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stars in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. If I could lay you down to sleep, praying, Lord, your soul to keep. The night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you for thinking of that ahead of time, Ava. So,
I was just reading your mind. That's
you were reading my mind. And he says, thanks to music. You're welcome. Thank you, my tribe. And as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Enjoy the rest of your Fiesta Friday as you slide into your weekend. I will be back for Soulful Sunday, still 5 p.m. Mountain Standard, same bat time and channel, but we're going to be from
South Haven.
South Haven. So last year, when I was visiting, I went live. We were at a lake house, and I did a live set, and that's where we're going to be on Sunday. So it'll be my last live set in Michigan, because by the time Wednesday rolls around, I'll have already landed and been back in Arizona. So I have one more live set on Sunday for Soulful Sunday. Be from South Haven, Michigan. And what's the name of that lake?
Little satellite.
Saddle Lake. Yeah, it's just somebody was talking to me recently. I said, that couple that I met in the airplane. And I said, yeah, that's right. It's a lake house. It's by this lake. What lake? And I'm like, I don't know. There's a blueberry store. That's all I can remember. And we had fish and chips at this place. So we're going to be back in South Haven on Sunday. But I'm keeping the same time for all of you, so at least it won't be so late for us. It'll be 8 o'clock instead of 10 Michigan time, but 5 o'clock p.m. Same bat time and channel Mountain Standard on Sunday. So have a great rest of your Friday. Thank you, my tribe, for checking in. Thanks for my host family, Doris, for hosting. And awesome. And we'll see you next time. And now the fun part. I didn't have it upside down this time, Chris.